I highly doubt you have if you've been following my instructions and testing whilst you've been doing that. Should be fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to the program and we're going to write some of the code. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, like I said, we're going to go back to the code and we're going to start writing our interface, or designing it, should I say. So these things, I'll give you the instructions for what you do. I was just testing this quickly. So first thing you got to do is set your size of your interface to 366 by 510, if you haven't done that yet. Next thing we're going to do is going to add a button and a label. So here's our label, and our button should be up here, and that's our button. So the button size, we'll check here with the other example. So the button size is 128 by 79. 128 by 79. 128 by 79. Make sure I got that right. 128 by 79. Yeah, that's fine. So the next part is we're going to have to define our fonts, and these don't matter too much, but I like to do them because it will look good in the end. Just change the text in there to 1 point off. So 1 because these are the numbers we're going to press on the keys to turn them on and off, and by default we want them all off, so that's 1 off. And then we have to have well, we don't have to, but we'll call it Mistral because I think Mistral looks alright. But you know, if you guys don't have these fonts on your computer, I think they're by default anyway, but if you don't, then just choose anything else and do things your way. It doesn't matter, the code won't change. So that will be Mistral, size 32, and just OK that, and that's our off there. Now the color of this will be hot track, so let's find the control text and let's change that to hot track. Look on the system, and under that should be hot track. Now our label will be a little bit similar to that. We're going to write our text there immediately. So this will be unlimited ammo, and the size of that will be 20.25, and in agency text. So font, let's look for agency, and 20.25, 20.25. Why so precise? I think it's a random thing. So we've got those, and now we're going to put our title here. So let's move these down a tiny bit, and our title will be called, I believe, status, and then we'll call Virtua. Let me just check on this one to make sure we're right. Looking for Virtual Cop 2, we'll do that then. So this is the thing that's going to tell the person if Virtual Cop is available or not. Looking for Virtua Cop 2. Okay, and then the size of that should be, I believe, 25. Yep, it is. So 25. So that should just about fit there. It'll look good. And then we have unlimited ammo, and we have that. So all we do is copy this 3 times. Here we go. That's it. Good stuff. So we got that there now. So unlimited ammo. This needs to be moved a tiny bit there, but you'll find out why soon enough. So that will be 2.0 there, or 2 off, and then 3 because that's the number we're assigning to them. So unlimited credits, we're going to call this one credits, and this will be unlimited blank there, health, sorry. And the next part, we're going to add a text box, although we could have added a label just as well, but I prefer a text box for this case. Make sure you click there, select multi-line, drag that over one of these to make sure we have it exactly the same size as them, and that's about the same size. And we're going to write here, we're going to write score multiplier. And finally we're going to add another 2 buttons. Those are the buttons we're going to use to increase and decrease the what's it called? Increase and decrease the score multiplier. Just make sure we move this a tiny bit more, and this as well. Make sure we have space for those buttons. So that is about that size. Seems fair to me. And all we're going to do there is put a minus there. Now if you're wondering why I've got a minus there, is because let me think. It's because I'm following the way the numpad works. So if you look on your numpad, if you got a laptop, then you're a bit screwed on that. If it's a laptop without that. But what I'm saying is, I'm just making it look like a keyboard, which should help people know immediately. Just did that like an idiot. Let them know immediately that you can press the keyboard to do that, and we'll assign those later on. So both of these, I'm just going to check what size they are on our example here. So they're in hot track, and their size is not size but font 18 point. So 18 font. 18, that's it, and then make sure you put it to hot track, although you don't have to. Hot track, just to make it look the same color as those. So 18 hot track, that's fine. And then our next thing is we're going to give this a default value of 1, because if the person doesn't want to change the value they have there, then they can just leave it at 1, because that equals the same score as before. So the size of this is Mistral, so I'm going to put this as Mistral 48 point. That's 48, and it's in Mistral, which we like very much apparently. Sorry, I've been looking for an M there. Mistral, come on. There we go. It's great stuff. And we're going to center that, so look for a line, text align, center that stuff. That's the good stuff. Now this will always be black. I mean, we can put it another color, but it doesn't matter. We're going to make it read only, so either way, even if you put another color on it, it'll be black anyway. Maybe you can change that, but that's up to you. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to give these some valid names. This is a little bit boring, but we got to do that. So we'll call this a unlim ammo button, and then we'll call this one unlim ammo label, and then unlim cred button. So, oh damn it, what have I done there? That should have been that one. Sorry about that, guys. Just got a bit. Oh, I can't do it because this has got a different name now. Put that anything in front of that. Change this one. The label. Unlimited ammo label, and this will be unlimited unlimited health button. Totally screwed that up somehow. So that's unlimited credit button. This will So guys, it turns out my microphone decided to die there, so but it's fine, I found another one, so I'm going to keep going with this. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're simply going to, so we've labeled all of these, we've got all the names there. We've got a name for those. That will be, we'll call that, a good name will be multi minus, and we'll call this one, oh actually we'll call button in front of it, button. And then the next one will be multi plus. Okay, multi plus. Alright, so we've got pretty much everything labeled, and this will make everything easier for us. So the next thing we're going to do is put our background in, because backgrounds look cool, I think anyway. So we're going to put that in, background image, we'll put it there, there you go. Now there's a file within, so this is a file within the, probably should have told you to put it into that folder earlier, but basically there's that file within the files required folder, and I'm going to need you to put that in your memory, well, wherever you've got your project. So mine's in memory hacking, virtual copy, yours will be in your projects folder more likely, and just put it right here, that's fine. And then we need to put it like that, because if we move the project and we have the image somewhere else, then we might lose the image, and then we can't use it. So we're going to go here now, and we're going to go choose our image, select, import, and here it is. That's the image we want, and that's it pretty much. All we have to do is just align things the way we want them. Just move that a tiny bit up. So select that, and that. Actually, just these 5, and then make sure you choose your back color to transparent. So to web transparent. Now it'll be black, yes. So first thing you want to do then is go to control text, and we want to choose yellow. Choose yellow. There you go. Now, actually, what color is that? Sorry, we choose hot track blue. We choose hot track blue. That's been chosen. Now we hold control, select the tile to get rid of it, and we select yellow. You can leave this color up to you. I think it looks good either way, but I slightly prefer this way of doing things. So get these. Just move them a tiny bit. It's fine. So we've got these. Let's just see if anything's different from that. So we've got that there. It's pretty much the same. So that's good stuff. This is a mistral. That doesn't really matter. You can put that if you like. It doesn't make a difference. So that's pretty much it. All we gotta have now is at our timers. Now we're building a whole layout at once, so that we don't have to, we don't have to keep going back and stuff. But let's just keep going. So look for a T. Why not? So there's our timer. We're gonna need, I believe, 2 timers. So just copy this one if you like, or just put the other one. So one is going to be called game availability timer. Okay, let's do that. And then they're both disabled by default, so we're going to call them enable true. And the interval for this one could be 100 milliseconds. That way you'll keep checking. If it's not available, we'll turn that off and restrict any application from using it. And then the next one is called the update cheats timer. And then by default we want it enabled as well, but we want this happening every 250 seconds. Not for any specific reason, but that's just what we want for now. You can choose another time, but I recommend you just stick to this one. So that's pretty much it. That's our layout done. So we're just going to continue with the rest now. So we go into the code here, and now what we're going to do is we're going to write our unlimited ammo code, which should be quite straightforward, as you see. So I'm just going to get my code out here so that I can reference to it. So first thing we're going to do here is we're going to double click here, and we're going to set it so that once we click the button it will trigger what we want. So let's just say here, if is game available, that's the first thing we're going to check in pretty much every button. So if is game available, then do something, because if it's not available, we don't care about it. So if limited ammo here equals true, so by leaving it blank, if you're just saying if unlimited ammo, means it equals true. If you didn't know that, I'm sure most of you would. So unlimited. So if it's true, we turn it off. So that's the whole point of the button. So if it's on, we turn it off. So unlimited button, ammo button dot text. So we turn it off. So we're going to put the text of 1 point off. Okay. And now the next one is very similar. So else. So if it's on, ooh, ambulance, beautiful. So if it's on, oh sorry, if it's off, we turn it on. Okay. That goes into true. Okay, that seems fine to me. So we're just going to do a quick test, see if we can get that. And that didn't do anything. Beautiful stuff. That's no good. Oh, actually, sorry, game isn't available, so it won't let me do that. We need to do our is game available timer first thing. I kind of forgot about that, but let's go back to that. Click game availability timer, and we'll go there now. So let me just check my reference here. Yeah, so all we do here is we say my process equals process dot get process by name, processes by name, and then we select process name. Process, I keep getting this name wrong. So we're looking for vcop2. Okay, so we look for that game. Sorry, probably don't want to type it like that because I don't know if this is cap sensitive or not, but just stick to that. So then we say if my process dot length is not equal to 0, so if it's equal to anything other than 0, then that means the process is available. means it's available.